Okay, we are back playing Battrick, and we are on the victory lap. Preston have won the league, it's official. We've just got one more match to play, but we can't be caught. And we're playing Storm 11. Stormy House started managing in 2020, although I suspect maybe they had a team before that. Who knows? But there really is such a short supply of genuine new managers to this game. I would be surprised if it turned out they just decided to sign up for this game in 2020. But who knows? I do not know whether that's true. Let's have a look at their one-day history. So bearing in mind this manager's only in from 2020. This team was around Division 5 and 6 the whole time, wasn't it? And then in 2020, they've gradually got up to the top division. It's very impressive. This is their first season in the top division. Have a look at their transfers. So since 2020, well, they've done a lot of buying and selling, haven't they? One off Splice there, back in 22. Conde Pali's one of their better players, 7 million. They sold someone to the Warraquila Warriors. Green Toro gets a mention. And yeah, they've got a player there that they bought for 1.5 million and sold for 300 grand. So yeah, interesting transfers. Not much to take from that. Only 85 transfers done in those years. Spent more than they've brought in. So let's have a look at their squad. Kondapalli's their best player still. Then Bilakia, Beloa, Southgate. They've also got Laurie Clark and McCluskey around the 90 grand mark. Overall, they're spending 930 grand a week on wages. Let's have a look at Kondapalli, Bilakia, Beloa and Southgate. So Kondapalli is probably a bowler. His averages aren't great for a batter, but maybe a bit of an all-rounder. Mainly bowling though. Wages of 125 grand a week, medium pace bowler. Bilakia is a batter, attacking right-handed batter. Beloa, a steady right-handed batter on 98 grand. Roger Southgate looks like a bowler, fast medium bowler, left-handed and defensive. Okay, so let's have a look at the commentary. Preston are going to field. Pitch is looking a bit dry. Going to help the spinners. Now, they had two bowlers, didn't they, in their top 5 players who were both medium pace or fast medium. So this pitch should be better for me. Slow-mo straight away. I like this. Oh, my JavaScript needs a bit of work. Out. A good ball with a hint of movement away. McCluskey drove at it, got an edge. Matheson. Now, McCluskey, let's just open his tab for a second. He's on 86 grand a week. And he's gone out for 1. I'm a big fan of that. So they've picked up a few runs. 14 in the 4th over, though. And a 9 there. Another 9 against Turley. A 10 is pretty good. Another slow-mo though, and Bilakia has gone. Magnificent delivery, fast and a bit of bounce, combined with a thick edge from a flirty back foot drive from Bilakia straight into the gloves of Matheson. Slow-mo again. Turley takes out Beloa, came around the wicket and found the gap between bat and pad. So 10 overs in, 60 runs for 3 wickets. Another wicket. Got him. Perfect line and length combined with a way swing. Crooks really had no chance and offered up the simplest of catches to first slip. 4 batters down inside 11 overs. This is excellent. No runs there. 1 run there. No runs. Another slow-mo. Umpire took his time on that. Height was an issue, but Jaffrey was a long way back in his crease, and it was certainly straight. So who's in now? Jeffcott and Kondapalli. So Kondapalli is their best player, isn't he? Highest salary. But interesting if he's their best batsman. Did I say Kondapalli was a bowler, actually? Kondapalli. Yeah. So he's a middle order batsman. Averages of 14 and 25. Really, he's a bowler. So I shouldn't be too worried about him coming in at this point. I don't think he's going to do a lot of damage with runs. I could be wrong. Jeffcott's the one picking up the runs there. So we're halfway through. 118 for 5, run rate of 4.7, but they're 5 batsmen down. So I'm feeling confident that we're going to finish the season with another win. Slow-mo. Kondapalli. Gone. Opts against playing a shot and pays the ultimate price. Looks plump. Massive appeal ensues and the umpire obliges. So is that the end of their run scoring? Picked up a 6 there. Reddington takes out Jeffcott. Now he was the one. He was on 88 and 90 runs by then, wasn't he? Brilliant. Fooled by the flight, Jeffcott has come down the pitch and smacked it straight back to Reddington, who takes a smart catch to send Jeffcott on his way. So, 35 overs. 157 for 7 now. 1 run. This is it. I'm just finishing them off. Ronno to Clark, knocked him over. Ronno bowls a good length ball on and off. Middle with a hint of in-swing. Clark tries to hit across the line, but misses. Crashes into the stumps. Southgate's in. Clements has gone. So, oh, here we go. Southgate underestimated the arm of Loxley there. Easily relays it to Matheson, who pushes the ball onto the stumps before Southgate can return to his crease. So that is it. Players are off the field for the break between innings. Ah, yes. I've pretty much had a settled side for the entire year, but my trainee, Chittor, has just popped to, I can't remember what, Miraculous or something. So I thought I'd give him a game, as it's the last game of the season. So I've swapped out Saf for Chittor. So we'll see how he gets on. Okay. Well, he had 1 ball to show his potential. Not for the first time, McGivern finds his way through the smallest of gaps. That's brilliant. So yeah, Chittor on his debut, out for nothing. Golden Duck, first ball of the innings. Degamra and Hassan pick up 11 runs between them. And then another 12. Then a 15. Okay. A 1, but it's slightly more normal. I can't believe that. Chittor, that was your big chance. So 10 overs played, 89 for 1. Run rate of 8.9. And we need a run rate of 1.7. 69 more runs required. This could be over very quick. 11 runs, followed by 3. Okay, slowed down a bit now. Kondapalli bowling. Picked up another 7. Slow-mo. Is it going to be Degamwa? Yeah, spinners may not hurt you, but they can definitely make you look stupid. Degamwa is on his backside. He split his whites and the bails are scattered. Embarrassing for Degamwa. But 11 runs scored in the next over. Played 20 overs. 136 for 2. We only need 23 more runs. And then it's done. There's the 3. Oh, Bouchan's out. Terrible judgment by Bouchan there. Lifted his bat out of the way, seemingly expecting the ball to fly wide of off stump, and looked surprised when one of the bails flew across his line of sight. Oh, another wicket. Musali has gone, trying to leave a short ball over mid-on. They surely can't come back from here. We've still picked up 1. We only need 19, but we have lost 4 batsmen. We've still got Hassan in. Turley's quite good. Matheson's okay. Reddington's okay. I think we should be all right. There we go. 12 runs. 3 more to get. And it's done. End of the match. So that is the season completed. And another win in the bag. I don't need to see McCluskey. Let's have a look at the scorecard. Jeffcott did great. McCluskey awful. Bilakia could have done with staying in a lot longer. Same with Beloa. And yeah, a few runs from Kondapalli didn't really help. They needed a few more to stay in. But Taj and Turley, followed by Loxley, kind of rips through that middle order. Preston, Chittor on his debut. A debut to forget for Chittor. Degamwa 72 from 59 is nice. Hassan did alright and was not out. And it was all over very quickly. Oh, 350 on the ratings for Preston. That is excellent. Storm 262. Is that what they usually get? 262 feels a bit low for this league. Where are they finished now? Storm are relegated, unfortunately. Poor lads. Storm and Fletchers are down. Macatak and Possums going into a playoff. And George and LaFerry will be... I remember at the start of the season, I was very much sure that Possums and Splice and Preston would be the top 3, meaning LaFerry and George will be fighting out to stay out of the playoffs. But actually, with Possums dropping into the playoffs, that is that's helped LaFerry and George survive. So having a quick look at what I was talking about earlier, Splice have had to have... Oh, look at that. They've sold everyone. So, 7th of Jan... all those players have left. And who's picked them all up? Not a lot of teams I've heard of. I know. Good name for a team. So Splice's squad now. Let's have a look at them by wage. So they've kept one good player, Aaron Mia, and everyone else has gone. Players of 1,000. So their ratings must be now through the floor. Possums. What have they been doing? Now that's interesting. They said that they were selling. They sold Magala, who was their best player. They've actually only bought a few players, albeit not particularly good ones. Although, what kind of salary is this guy? Oh, Mahuri, whatever. 126 grand a week. He's not messing about, is he? And what about this guy, Suleiman? That's weird. He's retired. McAllister's retired. Oh, I don't understand that. They've bought players and then they've just fired them. They weren't for very much. But anyway. So, Mahuri is a good player. And Cashin, I remember them buying. He's retired. That's strange. He was good. McCallum, 92 grand a week, still at Possums. Let's have a look at their squad. What's left of it? Wages. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 players on about 100 grand a week. 1.3 total wages. Okay, so their rebuild. Now, they are playing in the Championship as well. Let's have a look at the Possum. What did they have to do in here? So, they've actually won that league. That's impressive. Good old Possums. LaFerrier in here too, and Georgian Dragon as well. So these are the teams that are fighting on 2 fronts. So, yeah, I can't really compare to those guys. But yeah, Possums have won the league. And Tyrants are second. Now, I think Tyrants, now they finished second in Division 2. They could well be in... Sorry, they finished first in Division 2. Let's have a look at the promotion. Yeah, so Tyrants are coming up. Tyrants are going to be in the top division. And they're a decent side. And Cornwall Conquistadors also coming straight up. QPR and North Melbourne have to play a playoff against Possums and... I can do this. Who's the other team? Macattack, isn't it? QPR and Melbourne will play against Possums and Macattack, I think. Yeah, okay. So a quick look at the story of the season. Match 1. I lost to Splice and Possums beat LaFerry. Then I beat Possums somehow and Splice won their game against Storm. Splice beat LaFerry. Oh, there was someone who lost to Macattack, wasn't there? LaFerry lost to Macattack. Possums beat Macattack. Splice lost to Georgian Dragon. That was a big moment, actually. If Splice had won that, they'd have been a lot closer to me in the last few weeks. Splice then lost to Possums. I beat LaFerry. That one went to form. LaFerry somehow beat Possums. Preston beat Splice. Preston beat Possums, which was a great day. Then I was starting to realise I could well win the league then. Just had to hold it all together. And then, yeah, LaFerry and Splice tied, which then kind of left the title open to me. Splice tied again with George. How have they done that? It's tied 2 matches. Let's have a quick look. LaFerry against Splice, and then George and Dragon against Splice. 305, all 50 overs played, all 53.05. That's insane, isn't it? Exact same amount of runs, but they both played the full overs. And in the next match, George and Dragon 261 in 50 overs. George and Dragon 261 in 50 overs. So twice in 2 weeks. Splice. There's a week in between still. Twice out of 3 matches, Splice went the full distance with someone and ended on the same runs. And then I just won my last 2 games to pick up the title. So, very happy with that. League is won. Quick look at the averages. Judge and Doggar finished top of the batting for LaFerry. Bouchan in there. DeGamois, Hassan, and Saf. In bowling, LaFerry have got top bowler as well in Imran. But yeah, Preston, Loxley, Reddington, Rono, Turley. 4 decent batsmen. So there we go. League is done for another year, and we've got to figure out what we're going to do for next season. Do we need to strengthen? Do we need to give Chittor a talking to? So next season, it'll be interesting to see who we're up against. It looks like Techno Tyrants are pretty good, and Possums may be concentrating on the first class division, and Splice they've had to sell up, so Splice are heading back down. But yeah, let's see how it goes. We'll look into it. See you in a bit.